Good evening and welcome to Avella's 2025 Homecoming and 100th Anniversary festivities. We extend our sincere appreciation to all family members, community participants, and distinguished Avella alumni present this evening. We kindly ask you to direct your attention to the 50-yard line as we honor this year's homecoming court. The members of the court are all seniors selected by their classmates from the class of 2026. Our first homecoming court member is Miss Justice Garfield, escorted by Mr. Sawyer Kramer. Justice is the daughter of Jessica Gray. She is a 2-year varsity tennis team member who also attends Western Area Career and Technology Center for Sports Medicine. After graduation, Justice plans to attend Washington and Jefferson College to study Human Resource Management with a minor in business. Justice's escort, Sawyer Kramer, is the son of Cinnamon and Jeff Kramer. Sawyer is a dedicated football player who brings his competitive spirit to the field each game. Beyond athletics, Sawyer values spending quality time with friends and family. After graduation, Sawyer plans to attend Washington and Jefferson College to major in cell and molecular biology, where he will pursue his interest in the sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Justice and Sawyer. Our second homecoming court member is Miss Caitlin Bruce. Caitlin is escorted by Mr. Nate Celia. Caitlin is the daughter of Becky and Brian Bruce. Caitlin is a well-rounded student who participates in varsity volleyball, varsity basketball, and marching band, where she serves as a drum major. After graduation, Caitlin plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in forensic science. Caitlin's escort, Nate Celia, is the son of Alyssa and Chris Celia. Nate is a member of both the varsity golf and basketball teams. Outside of his athletic commitments, Nate enjoys watching sports and spending time with friends. After graduation, Nate plans to attend a 4-year university to earn a degree in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Nate. Our next homecoming court member is Miss Katie Katz. She is escorted by Mr. Braden Fuller. Katie is the daughter of Aaron Blosser and the granddaughter of Mike Marquini Sr. Katie is a 4-year member of both the varsity volleyball and varsity wrestling teams. After graduation, Katie plans to attend technical school for 2 years to become an ultrasound technician. Her escort, Mr. Braden Fuller, is the son of Melissa Terboli and Curtis Fuller. Braden is a 4-year letterman in baseball, cross country, and basketball. He also serves as the senior class vice president and student council president. Braden is also a 3-year member and current president of SAD. Outside of school, Braden enjoys hunting and fishing with friends and family, especially his grandpa, and dedicates time to practicing on the baseball field. After graduation, he plans to attend Waynesburg University to study health and exercise science while continuing to play baseball at the collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie and Braden. Our fourth member in this year's homecoming court is Miss Melissa Combs, escorted by the birthday boy himself, Mr. Jeremiah McLean. Melissa is the daughter of Sarah and James Combs. Melissa is vice president of the Avella National Honor Society and Community Service Club, as well as treasurer of the class of 2026. She is a 2-year member of the varsity tennis team and also attends Western Area Career and Technology Center for culinary. After graduation, Melissa plans to attend a 4-year college to study either nursing or veterinary medicine. Her escort, Jeremiah McLean, is the son of Jim McLean. Jeremiah is a 2-year member of the varsity wrestling team. He serves as the senior class president and student council vice president, where he represents his peers and helps shape school initiatives. Jeremiah is also a dedicated 2-year member and current treasurer of SAD. He is currently employed as a sales executive at Roof Monster in Washington. After graduation, Jeremiah plans to pursue a career in real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa and Jeremiah. Our final homecoming court member is Miss Haley Rush. She is being escorted by Mr. Bryce Wright. Haley is the daughter of Kathy and Chaz Rush. Haley is a multi-sport athlete who participates in cheer, volleyball, basketball, and softball throughout the school year. After graduation, Haley plans to pursue her passion for healthcare by attending a post-secondary nursing program. Her escort, Bryce Wright, is the son of Jessica and Stephen Wright. Bryce is a 2-year letterman in football and a 4-year letterman in both basketball and baseball. Outside of school, Bryce works for Cross Strait County Parks and Recreation and enjoys hunting and fishing with friends and family year-round. After graduation, Bryce plans to attend a 4-year college to study finance while continuing his baseball career at the collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley and Bryce. Please put your hands together for your 2025 Avella Area Junior Senior High School Homecoming Court. Thank you to all the students and faculty for decorating the Avella campus in preparation for tonight. Thank you to all the drivers for escorting our homecoming court in the parade last evening. Finally, thank you to all the patrons, members of our community, and the alumni of Avella Area in attendance for participating in our homecoming week and 100th anniversary festivities. We will be announcing the King and Queen during halftime. Let's go Eagles!
I'm Mark Syersell with Chaz Rush, the Avella Eagles quarterback and linebacker. I'm here to ask him a few questions today leading into this week's game. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
What has been the most exciting part of the season for you so far?
The most exciting part of the season is that we're winning. We have a winning record. It's not often that Avella has a winning record. And that our defense is having high numbers for everybody, not just 2 or 3 people. Everybody has high numbers. Excited that our defense is playing well.
What was going through your mind when the team was down 17-7 this past week?
I was a little nervous there for a second, and then once that we got on the field and we all started playing together as a team, it just all went away. It was like it was 0-0, and then we started scoring, stopping them, and then I knew we were going to win at the end.
Do you enjoy running or throwing more at the quarterback position?
This year I'd say I enjoy throwing more now that I've gotten a lot better at it. It's been more successful that I've throwing instead of running, but I'd definitely say throwing.
What is one of your favorite defensive plays so far this season?
Probably when I tackled the kid for a loss to stop him on 3rd down when they were inside the 5 and held him to a field goal, and that really helped us win last week.
What type of player are you on the field? Are you in-your-face type, or do you prefer to lead by example?
A little bit of both. Everybody needs somebody in your face, and everybody needs an example. But I'd say a little bit of both.
What is it going to take for this team to go far this season?
It's definitely going to take a lot of hard work, teamwork. We all have to be there for each other. We can't hold each other hostage for something that's a mistake. We have to pick each other up. We just have to play as a team, and we'll go far.
Thank you for being here today. Good luck in this week's game.
Thanks, Mark.
Hi, I'm Kaylor Morris. I'm here with Sawyer Kramer, Eagles in center and inside linebacker. Today we're going to ask him a few questions about the upcoming game. Thank you for being here, Sawyer.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. What has been the most exciting part of the season for you so far?
Most exciting part of the season so far, I would say, would be the end of that Beth Center game. It was a real nail-biter to the end.
Yeah. What was going through your mind when the team was down 17-7 this past week?
We hadn't really been getting the offense going much of the game, so I knew we just really had to dig deep and get some yards on offense, get the run game going.
100%. Do you enjoy offense or defense more?
Defense, definitely. I love hitting people.
What is your favorite personal highlight of this season?
I got an interception once. That was awesome.
That's nice. What type of sack dance have you developed throughout your career?
I'm not much of a celebrator on the field. I kind of just get up and go back to the huddle.
All right. Well, what do you think the key is for this team to go far this season?
I think we got to keep playing some strong defense. That's really what we've been going off of this whole year. That our run defense, people can't run up on us.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jordan Bunner here with utility player and DB Bryce Wright. Got a couple questions for him. Thank you for being here today, Bryce.
You're welcome.
What has been the most exciting part of the season for you so far?
Most exciting part for me is basically just every game we won. I mean, 5-1. It's pretty good for Avella to have a winning record. And last week's game was very exciting, so we're just hoping this week that we can keep going and move up to 6-1. We're taking it one game at a time, and that's about it.
What was going through your mind when your team was down 17-7 this past week?
Well, after my first touchdown, I told my guys that we weren't losing this game no matter what the cost was. So we went in the locker room. We were down 10-7, and I mean that's one-score game, and then they scored 17-7, made it a two-score game, but never gave up, and we just kept fighting. And I told my team we were going to win, and had that big play in the start of the half. So.
Did you do any kind of special move on your touchdown catch, or was it straight fly pattern?
It was a post route, and basically I set him up outside and took a jab step outside like I'm running a fade, and then broke inside, and I beat him by like 10 yards, and he grabbed my jersey, kind of held me back a little bit, and should have been pass interference, but I still got the catch for the touchdown, so it was pretty awesome.
What did you see on the long touchdown run that allowed you to complete that play?
Well, we were running 28 handbacks, so it's a play where you run to the outside to the 8-hole, and I got the handoff, and I always look to read the linebackers, and I saw that there was big hole in about the 4-hole, so I cut it back, went up the 4-hole. Linebacker grabbed my jersey, and I kind of just spun off him and broke it for the touchdown.
What is it going to take for your team to go far this season?
It's just going to take leadership and a lot of defensive effort. I mean, our defense have kept us in a lot of games. We have a wing T offense. We like to run clock. So if our defense can hold teams down on points and our offense can get a couple scores and just our captains being leaders, I think we could go a long way this season.
Well, thank you for your time, Bryce.
Thank you, Jordan.
The Alex E. Paris Contracting Company, Incorporated, has had a wealth of success that began in 1928 in areas ranging from road construction to coal mining to underground utilities, industrial services, and heavy construction. And in today's ever-expanding energy services industry, the company provides site development, foundations, buildings, undergrounds, process piping, installation, and construction management. The future is bright for the company under the guidance of Alex E. Paris, CEO, and Timothy A. Paris, Vice President of Operations. One constant during the operation of the Alex E. Paris Contracting Corporation has been the company's commitment to hiring a professional, dedicated workforce. With today's continually evolving construction and energy climate, the company is dedicated to providing competitive wages and benefits and on enhancing employee skills through continual training and professional development. And whether working locally, regionally, or nationally, skilled workers are needed in a variety of areas. Join us and help to continue the rich tradition associated with Alex E. Paris Contracting Incorporated.
Holly. Number 51, Denard Danko. Number 55 is Chase Taylor. Number 58, Aiden Flink. Number 62 is Caleb Ivisevich. Number 32 is Colton Halbert. Number 65, Joshua Debo. 68 is Landon Walker. Number 70, Hayden Rockspeech. Number 71, Bryson Schaefer. Number 72 is Matthew Delaney Halbert. Number 75, Cameron Schaefer. Number 77, Hunter McDonald. Number 78, Braden Tedrow. Number 80, Andre Lendanza. Number 9 is Kane Venata. Number 20, Dakota Wilson. The 2024-25 Maples. Introducing the 2025-26 Avella Eagles. Number 1, Chase Chaz Rush. Number 3, Bryce Wright. Number 5, Johnny Urbania. Number 6, Jace Lloyd. Number 13, Luca Davis. Number 20, Mark Adkins. Number 21, Gage Samuel. Number 24, Dominic Musi. Wearing number 26 tonight, Cody Day. Number 32, Noah Kimberlin. Number 53, Isaiah Stokes. Number 58, Ethan Woodburn. Number 55, Cody Clegg. Number 56, Holden Fisher. Number 57 is Taryn Phillips. Number 59, Sawyer Kramer. Number 60 is Eddie Crago. Number 66, Caden Nartwini. Number 70, Braxton Hammett. Number 74, Mark Syersdale. And number 88, Braden Weaverling, your 2025-26 Avella Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, the Avella Eagles! This evening in the conference matchup, your Avella Eagles, led by head coach Ryan Cicchini, take on the Mapletown Maples, led by head coach George.
Friday Night Lights is presented by Hickory Telephone Company, and a gorgeous homecoming evening here at Avella High School, celebrating 100 years of Avella football. We'll be talking about that on tonight's telecast. Hello again, everybody. Scott Willard, recent graduate, Chase Maseko, welcome back.
Yeah, back at it. First time coming to a football game this year for Avella, so it's nice to be back home.
Well, and the Eagles are coming into tonight 5-1. It's been a heck of a season so far for the Eagles. Mapletown on the other side of that, they're 1-5. These two teams met earlier. Chase, what do the Eagles need to do tonight to secure a second win against Mapletown?
Yeah, it comes down to two players for me. It's the star of the show from week 0, Chaz Rush. It was 5 total touchdowns for Rush, 4 passing, 1 rushing in week 0. And then secondly, it's going to be last week's WJPA player of the game, Bryce Wright, who had 2 massive scoring touchdowns at the end of last game against Beth Center to get the victory for Avella. And it's going to be on these two players to make sure the offense continues to roll again against the Maples this week.
And it was a 41-6 game earlier this year, and so the Eagles put it to Mapletown. Mapletown has won 1 game this year, but unfortunately they're without their star this evening.
Yeah, Carson Vidata, one of Mapletown's best players. We saw him in week 0 versus the Eagles, but now he is out. So it's going to go on to guys like Colton McKnight, who has been the quarterback since then, replacing Carson Venata to make sure this Mapletown offense can get rolling.
Well, Mapletown will have a first opportunity to get rolling first. They've won the toss. They're going to receive here again on a homecoming festivity. So please make sure you grab some popcorn, strap yourselves in. This is going to be a fun one. And again, we're going to talk about 100 years of Avella football throughout this one and the naming of the homecoming court. Again, the band will play at the end of the game this evening, so hopefully you'll stick around for that. So glad to be with you. It's just a picture-perfect early October evening where it's warm in the booth, but it'll get crisp by the end of the evening. Avella in their all yellows, Mapletown in the white jerseys, black pants with black lettering. And we are about set to go as Bryce Wright, the senior, will tee this one up. 6 foot 150.
And for the Maples returning, it's going to be Colton McKnight and Wyatt Downs returning for the Maples here to kick off the game.
And it looks like officials have made sure all the air's in the football, and we're ready to go. Spotted at the 40-yard line. Wright will kick this one off. And soon to be underway here at Avella High School. Eagles looking for win number 6 on the year and are smelling playoffs. Had a really remarkable year this year. Been very fortunate, few injuries. And officials are ready to go. Wright's ready to go. He's going to do a squib kick. And it is going to be fielded, looks like by number 62, making the fielding. That is Caleb Ivosevic. And the Maples will get it started here.
Bryce Wright trying to pull a fast one on the Maples, trying to get the Eagles to have an opportunity to get the ball back. A nice job by Ivosevic to corral that ball and make sure Mapletown stays on offense.
And if memory serves me correct, Chase, that they may have done that in the first game against Mapletown, recovering one of those onside kicks. Here we go, 1st and 10. Your quarterback is number 3. It's hiked directly to him. That's Ashton Walker, swallowed up in the backfield.
Chaz Rush with a nice play there to stop Walker in his tracks.
No gain there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. That up front line for Avella is just nasty. Sending in Wyatt Downs with a play call for the Maples.
2nd down, 10 to go for the Maples, ball rested at 45.
Mapletown. Snap. Again, right to the quarterback. He's across midfield. That's Walker, the 48-yard line, roughly, of Avella. Pickup of about 6 yards there.
Mark Atkins getting to the rusher there to stop him, set up a 3rd and manageable for the Maples. 2 runs so far. We'll see if they stick with that route as the game continues.
3rd and 3. Let's see if it's a Walker show again. It is not. It's to Colton McKnight. And he is going to take the ball down. It's going to be not enough for a 1st down.
And Chaz Rush again there, shooting through the gap, able to stop him short. See if Mapletown elects to punt here or if they want to keep the offense on. And they're going to bring the punting unit on with Bryce Wright back to return.
Back deep for the Eagles will be Wright and Rush.
Caden Pauley to kick it. And he will kick it over in Wright's direction, who's got the football across the 25, across the 30, the 35, the 40, 45. He's across midfield and into Mapletown territory. Eagles will start with a football here in Mapletown's territory right around the 47-yard line.
Just a short punt there for the Maples. Wright had nobody around him. He was able to just sprint right across the 50-yard line. Amazing setup for the Eagles here to start their first offensive possession.
Well, let's see what Chaz Rush and this Eagle team has got in store for Mapletown. As we said in week 1, a lot of wing T from both of these teams. Rush will start in the shotgun. Muzzy hip pocket to the left. Rush takes a snap, wants to throw downfield. He was looking for number 32, Noah Kimberland, down to the far sideline, and no good.
Ball resting at the 47-yard line, 10 to go.
Yeah, Rush looking for the deep shot on the first play of the game. You saw the pump fake to Bryce Wright, a guy we highlighted in the pregame, but he was looking instead, a design play, looking down the field for Noah Kimberland, just overshot him. Otherwise, we would have seen some fireworks to kick off the game for the Eagles.
And well defended there by Mapletown. Had about 3 guys near him, and good for Rush putting it at a spot where either Wright was going to make the catch, or Kimberland rather was going to make the catch, or no one. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the 47-yard line. Rush, quarterback keeper, right up the middle, across the 45, across the 40. Hit down around the 36-yard line.
Tackle by Downs. A beautiful run there by Rush, able to swerve in and out of Mapletown defenders right before Downs was able to halt him from making a massive play.
Now Downs on the stop, but it moves the sticks. And a new set of downs here for the Eagles at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 Eagles, all rest at the 35-yard line.
Rush now under center. They'll put Kimberlin in motion. Pitches to Kimberlin along the left side. Tries to cut back around that left side.
Caden Pauly and Colton McKnight together able to bring Kimberlin down, with Avella moving the ball well here early on the ground. Just 3 plays, able to get some strong yardage going into second down.
2nd and 6, pick up a 4. Football resting at the Mapletown 31-yard line. No score early as the sun sinks west on a homecoming Friday night. Up the middle, it's number 24, barreling his way down inside the 20-yard line. That's Dominic Musi, the junior.
Muzzy with a great job there, not scared to embrace the contact, run through defenders, and get up the field for a first down. A little bit different style than the previous plays we saw with the motion and the open space. Muzzy wanted to find the defenders and was able to find them for the first down.
First down and 10. Fake is to Muzzy. They're going to give it to Wright around the right side. Downs again with a tackle, but not after about at least a 5-6 yard gain. Let's see where they spot that football.
Tackle made by Downs there, picks up 7 on the play, picks up 6 on the play, sets up.
And the Eagles continuing with a heavy rushing attack early in the game. With that rush, right over 300 yards on the season. Chaz Rush up close to that mark as well. Noah Kimberlin at 239, so a heavy Eagles rushing attack.
Right again along the right side. There he goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Let's see that one more time if we could.
And you see just the same play. This time they flip it to the other side. Bryce Wright, untouched, down the near sideline, taking it right into the end zone for the touchdown. Bryce Wright picking up his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Eagles up 6-0 here with 7:06 in the first quarter.
12-yard scamper for Bryce Wright. And the Eagles have the first lead of the game. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So Wright will run it. Wright will kick it. Eagles have a 7-0 lead. We'll take a break, and we'll be back to Avella right after these words.
For 125 years, we've been covering this region's financial needs, sharing your rebellious spirit, standing right here with you, supporting your dreams, helping businesses grow and thrive, investing in what matters, and always putting people first. Thank you for letting us get to know you over our first 125 years. We're Washington Financial Bank, and we're proud to be the bank that gets you.
Josh Kale, he's one of us, delivering for our district and standing for Western Pennsylvania values. Josh Kale, fighting for jobs and growth without tax hikes, while holding the line on spending. Josh Kale, getting the job done.
Right sets the kick off. Back deep is number
Back
1.
to live action here in Avella. 7-0 Eagles right to kick this one off. It's around the 20-yard line. It's fielded. And across the 30-yard line where Mapletown will start with it.
Wyatt Downs getting the ball there for the Maples. We don't see the onside kick again. Wright just decides to drive it down the field. Maybe a smarter decision if you're not going to get the ball on the onside kick.
Pinning Mapletown back, and let's see what their offense can do with. We saw some Ashton Walker, some Colt McKnight. Let's see what Mapletown's got up its sleeve here for their second possession of this game at their own 31-yard line. That is to number 3, Walker, who is slammed down in that backfield.
Sawyer Kramer and some other Eagles in there to make the stop for a loss. Kramer, one of the leaders of the defense. Eddie Crago in there as well on the stop. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Maples. Just not a great start to the drive if you're the Maples.
Putting them in the backfield, but great defensive pressure for the Eagles. 2nd down and long. This one is to McKnight. Try to go along the right side. Not much happening there either.
McKnight on the carry tries to make his way up the right side.
Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Call it maybe at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 10 coming up.
And it was a Kramer again in the backfield, wrecking havoc. The tackle leader for this Eagles team. A senior leader for this defense. He's on homecoming court, so we'll be talking about him in halftime as well.
Yeah, you knew some of these guys, so you can really dish the hot goss here on the broadcast tonight.
Yeah, Sawyer Kramer, one of my best friend's younger brothers, so I've spent many days with Sawyer.
Ball is out, and the ball is caught by number 5, Wyatt Downs, but maybe he was wishing he didn't. Can we see that replay one more time? Get one more replay of this. It was a hard hit for Wyatt Downs, but he made the catch.
Also a flag in the backfield, potentially on Holden Fisher for roughing the passer. He got a big hit on McKnight right as he did it, right as he threw the football. As we take a look at the replay, a nice catch there by Downs. Kramer laying the punishment, but overall the first down of the game for the Maples. Finally seeing that offense rolling a little bit for Mapletown.
Well, pass is caught, and as you said, there was a penalty flag. It looks like it's a personal foul call against the Eagles. It's a roughing the passer call against Avella. And so that'll march off a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, and that one goes on Holden Fisher. Fisher just 2 steps away from sacking the quarterback. Instead, it's going to add the personal foul penalty, push Mapletown deeper into Eagles territory.
The Avella 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And that's number 3, Ashton Walker, again, 6'2", 190 junior.
Tackle made there by number 26, Cody Day.
Pickup of maybe 2 to 3 yards.
And you see Mapletown trying to set up their identity with the rushing attack. Of course, their biggest play of the day coming on the passing, but you can't rely on those big passing plays early in games. You've got to be able to run the ball, and that's what they're trying to do here early versus a strong Avella defense.
2nd down and 8.
Another reminder to the alumni that wish to be recognized at the end of the quarter. Make sure you're under the scoreboard by the end of this quarter.
Walker gives it in an end around there to number 13, Landon Johnson. Eagles not fooled there. Out around the 35, 34-yard line. So pickup of a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and manageable here for Mapletown.
two very similar offenses we're watching. That being the formations they run, being the wing tee. We're seeing a lot of motion out of both teams. And so far, no penalties. That's the key when running this offense. If you're having illegal motions, false starts, you can't be getting setbacks. So as long as you're getting positive yardage, as these teams are early, that's the key to success for both teams.
Here's Walker again. There he goes across the 10 into the end zone. A touchdown for Mapletown. So Walker 34 yards out. See it one more time.
And just what we've been saying, going back to the running game, it's a shotgun snap to Walker. Walker runs straight up the middle, and not a single Eagle defender lays a hand on him. A beautiful 34-yard scramble, design scramble for Walker. Mapletown right back in this football game here with 3:34 left in the first quarter.
He got right up the middle. Jace Lloyd was out there. I was going to be the only person who was going to prevent a touchdown. At extra point now, so critical, and it is blocked. And the point after attempt is no good. So the Eagles are going to retain a 1-point lead here with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in quarter number 1. Break time. We'll be back to Avella right after these words. Back to live action, and again, Avella Athletics wants to thank all of our football advertisers. Again, this is a student-run program, as many of you probably saw on the Observer Reporter front page today, talking a little bit about the Eagles broadcasting program. And again, thanking Alex E. Paris Contracting, State Senator Josh Kale, the Rail Yard Venues, Robert E. Vetterall Wealth Management, Washington Financial, Welding and Equipment Repair, Steve Taxack Law, and Dance Locker. Thank you so much for your all of your support for Avella Athletics. This telecast is not possible without your support. All right, Chase, so 7-6, here we go. Mapletown kicks it, fielded at the 34-yard line. It's returnable, and try to tiptoe along the field there before being out of bounds is Mark Adkins. Adkins finally out of bounds around the 40-yard line, but let's see how the Eagles answer.
Yeah, it was a strong opening drive for the Eagles, mixing up their looks between the pass and the rush, leaning more on that rushing attack, using their playmakers, Bryce Wright, Dominic Muzzy, and Noah Kimberlin. Chaz Rush running the offensive course. It was a strong opening drive. This wing tee offense worked well, able to confuse Mapletown a little bit with the motions and pick up some big yardage.
Here's Rush at the 40-yard line. Pitches to Kimberlin, going right up the middle. There he goes. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Anybody going to catch him? I don't think so. 60-yard touchdown scamper for Noah Kimberland. And the Eagles have retained a bigger lead here.
As you see on the replay, Kimberlin takes the motion snap, runs straight up the middle, cuts back to the near sideline, untouched once again for a massive 60-yard rushing touchdown. Noah Kimberlin. Mapletown close to making the ankle tackle to save the day. Was not able to do it. Avella extends their lead 13-6.
Here's the extra point try. It is up, and it is. He snuck it in there. It is good.
What a response there by the Eagles. One play, 60 yards. You see what that wing T offense is all about. Just such great playmakers on this team. When you have got 3 different rushers, 4 different rushers if you count Chaz Rush, touching the ball early, Mapletown has no clue right now who the ball is going to go to, causing these giant plays for the Eagles.
Yeah, just 18 seconds off the clock. Or I'm sorry, pardon me, 16 seconds off the clock. And the Eagles have jumped back to a 14-6 lead. 3:18 left, opening quarter. The pride of the Eagles. Avella Marching Band again. Hopefully you'll stick around. If you have not seen this performance, folks, it's a great show. Jump in line. And they will perform this after the game today because of our homecoming festivities. 3:18 left, opening quarter, 14-6 Eagles. I'll kick the football off. This is going out of bounds, though, so going to have good field position for the Maples to start this third drive.
Yeah, and for Mapletown, we saw the last possession, Ashton Walker picking up the touchdown for the Maples. It was his first touchdown score of the year, so they're looking more broadly than just using Colton McKnight, who has 3 of Mapletown's touchdowns this season. So varying their looks just like the Eagles, using some different guys that we haven't seen in weeks past to try to get this offense going a little bit.
Maybe try to figure out how to live without your star quarterback a bit more. Football will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
And if you're this Eagles defense, we've seen a couple big plays, one on the pass, one on the run, that being the touchdown. But we've seen more consistently Mapletown go to that rush. So I think if you're the Eagles defense, you have to be ready for the rush most of the time here.
There's Walker coming near side. Pickup of maybe 2 yards.
Chaz Rush in there to get that stop there. It was a wide open gap made by the Mapletown offensive line. Rush right there to come up from his safety position and make a nice stop there for the Eagles defense.
Second down and 8 from the 32-yard line.
Second and 8 for the Maples. Ball now at the 37.
Handoff hitting the backfield. I did not see who took the carry there.
Tackle made by Fisher.
Not gain of much of anything, so we'll call that one third down here at 8, 32-yard line.
Holden Fisher able to get into the backfield, wreck some havoc. You'll notice the cast on his arm, playing through a little bit of an injury. Talked to Coach Cicchini about it prior to the contest. Says he has a broken hand, but Fisher, a tough guy, still playing through it, and a vital part of this Eagles offensive line and defense.
Just wrap it up and go, right? That's maybe the mentality. It's a pass over the middle, and it is caught. They're going to call that a catch, and it is caught by Colton McKnight. So the starting to maybe open up the pass game are the Maples to move these chains into Avella territory.
Yeah, beautiful play there. McKnight making a sliding, diving grab there to move the change for the Maples. We saw 2 runs. They didn't really go anywhere. They go back to the pass, and they're able to get a first down.
Walker's had a couple of passes here that have bailed Mapletown out on third down. That one did as well.
And Ashton Walker, no passing completions coming into this game for the Maples.
The pitch here from McKnight, taking it, but pitch to Walker.
His way to number 3. Walker tries to make his way around the right side.
Not much happening there. Going to be second down and 10.
Kramer, Rush, Crago all in on that tackle. Eagles able to read that run well here with 50 seconds and counting. Well, clock stops now.
Official timeout. Looks like maybe number 58 is coming out. Aiden Klink to an injury. 5'8", 200 junior. Let's hope it's nothing serious. He was able to walk out under his own power.
And he'll get right with his trainers over on the sideline. They'll check him out, see if he can get back in this game for the Maples. Maples already missing their best player, or their quarterback rather, Carson Manata. We'll see if one of their offensive linemen can get back into the game as the Maples go right back on offense.
Second down and 10. Walker is going to the air again. Looking for number 34 over on the far side. That's Caden Pauley.
And Noah Kimberlin there, stride for stride with Pauley. Able to deflect that pass. No hands on the receiver, only hands for the pass. Beautiful defense there by Kimberlin.
Third and long.
And we are back to one of these third down situations for the Eagles. We've seen Mapletown be able to convert so far multiple times early in this game. We'll see what Mapletown decides to call, and we'll see what the Eagles are going to be expecting. They're going to take a timeout to talk about it first.
Eagles will take a timeout. Why don't we take a timeout as well? 35.6 seconds left here in the quarter. Eagles by 14-6.
Josh Kale, he's one of us, delivering for our district and standing for Western Pennsylvania values. Josh Kale, fighting for jobs and growth without tax hikes, while holding the line on spending. Josh Kale, getting the job done.
For 125 years, we've been covering this region's financial needs, sharing your rebellious spirit, standing right here with you, supporting your dreams, helping businesses grow and thrive, investing in what matters, and always putting people first. Thank you for letting us get to know you over our first 125 years. We're Washington Financial Bank, and we're proud.
.6 seconds left in quarter number one. 14-6 Eagles. But there is a 3rd and 10 coming up here for Mapletown.
Eagles take the timeout to talk about it. Let's see what they dial up here to stop this Mapletown offense that, since their first drive, have been able to move pretty well down the field.
Pass. Intercepted and no.
Number 3 pass is intercepted by number 59.
I did not see the interception. Did they call it an interception? Maybe let's do a replay here.
They did call it an interception. They said Sawyer Kramer came up with it, his 3rd interception of the year. Kramer, a guy we've highlighted early for this Eagles defense, as we're going to take another look here. A dangerous pass over the middle of the field. Kramer able to jump right in front of the receiver, Wyatt Downs, and it's a big takeaway for the Eagles.
Just what the doctor ordered with 27.8 seconds here in quarter number one and an 8-point lead. So Eagles back to it, the offense.
First and 10 Eagles.
Rush. Commanding the offense here. Going to drop back. He's going to throw down the field to a wide open number 26. It's Cody Day.
The offense pass to Day is
to the 30-yard line, and a penalty flag coming in on the end of it. That may be another 15 for slamming Day down into the field. Let's see what happens. But what a catch by Day. See it one more time.
And this is what you can do when you establish a run on your first couple opening drives. We see no motion. Rush able to find Day on a little seam route down the field. We see a little bit of extra roughness there from Ashton Walker. That's going to be your penalty. And the Eagles in prime scoring territory after just one play once again.
Well, they'll walk off 15 more yards.
After the penalty is assessed, the ball will be now resting at the 15-yard line. First and 10.
First down and 10, Eagles at the 15. Likely the last play of quarter number 1. Rush keeping himself along the left side. And he is dropped after maybe an 8-9 yard gain. Let's see where they finally make. They finally spot the football, but that is going to do it for quarter number 1. After 1 in the books, it's the Eagles 14, the Maple 6 will return to Avella High School on Friday Night Lights right after these words.
And coaches in attendance with us tonight. These remarkable former players and coaches have helped continue the proud tradition of Avella football here in our small western Pennsylvania town. Though small, we are mighty, and continue to return talented and successful players year after year. The dedication of former players and coaches does not go unnoticed. We're going to start this off with me from the Eagles booth, Kendall Rush from the class of 1995. Next will be Stephen Wright from 1995. Cole Davidson from 22. Mike Lonick, 99. Gary Tobacco played in 1988. Jason Morgan from 1995. Aaron Margaria, 2010. Paul Margaria, who I believe is our senior this evening, 1951. Rich West played in 91. Robbie West played in 21. Ollie Hammond played in 2003. Kenneth Rush played in 2022. Ryan Shabinsky in 2003. Chaz Rush in 2003. Rick Medler, 1978. Jerry Stefkovich in 1968. Donnie Rush in 2001. Nate Rankin 2025. Braden Rankin 2022. Eli Maitland in 25, and Burden Ham in 25 as well. Billy Maitland played in 1986. Ronnie Margaria was 1972. Eric Smith played in 1986. Dave Kopko in 80. Pat Petrine in 95. Mitchell Spencer, 2009. Coach Kahn, 1978. John Lucas, 1969. Adam Leach, 2006. Dennis Cook, 1976. Hayden Gatewood was 2025. Abby Rush and Stan Rush are also on my list. Joe Woodburn, 2005. Mike Narquini, 99. Brad Rankin from 86. Owen English in 2019. Gene Godwin, 1959. Trayton Shirley, 2025. Brian Dana from 88. John Dana from 88. Terry Jacobs from 1976. Mark Cicchini from 1969. John Campbell from 13. Brian Gordon from 14. Daniel Dunmore from 1995. Cole Jarosky, 2024. Broden Ham from 25. Alex Parrish from 1978. Gary Rankin from 1960. John Lucas from 69. Bob Shabinsky from 1977. 1999 is our head coach, Ryan Cicchini. Mason Adams is from 2008. Jim Gatewood, 2000. Anastasia Barr Whitman, 2010. Brandon Miller, 2015. John Morrow, 2017. Cole Davidson from 22. Santino Paris from 2015. Luke Lloyd, 2016. Brandon Samuel from 22. Brian Umensky from 23. Dominic Frank from 1978, And ending up this list is Craig Rankin from 1989. Let's have a giant round of applause for our football alumni here with us tonight.
100 years.
Thank you for spending this evening
Avella football.
celebrating a century of memories here.
A century of memories.
Let's go Eagles!
As folks are honored here. And it was interesting as we were looking at just some stats to commemorate this. The 3 Whippeal titles, Eagles have won 3 of them. 1941, co-champions with Millvale. 1957, co-champions with Montour, following a 7-7 tie in the championship game and an outright Class A win back in 1961. There's been some conference champions over the last year that Avella has seen as well. But it's a big impact, small school. And glad to honor those gentlemen here this evening for 100 years.
Yeah, all of those men imparting their knowledge to the players of today. The 2025 Avella Eagles looking to have their first playoff berth since the COVID-shortened 2020 season. And they're looking in a good spot so far. 2-1 in the conference, 5-1 overall, 3rd place in the Tri-County South. The Avella Eagles with a great shot at making the playoffs here in the 2025 season.
Last run was for 70 yards for Rush. 2nd down and 3 at the 9-yard line. It's Bryce Wright with the football, carrying it around the right side, down around the 5-yard line.
And the Eagles move right back to that rushing attack between Bryce Wright, Chaz Rush, Noah Kimberlin, Dominic Muzzy. They love to run the football.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 to go for our Eagles, 11:31 here in the half.
And a penalty flag. This may be our first pre-snap penalty flag of the game. And it's a motion penalty on the Eagles. As you were talking about, costly penalties here, especially when it's 3rd and 2 and you're looking to strike.
Yeah, it's one of the kind of cons of running a wing T offense. A lot of motion involved. Have to have great communication between your players to make sure everyone's on the same page, nobody's jumping early. So you do see those types of penalties. You see they're going to go back to the wing T here on 3rd and 7.
Pitch from Wright to Rush around the right side. Try to cut up. Penalty flag is down, probably in the area of holding against the Eagles. Let's see, though.
Eagles try to vary their look, switching their quarterback to right, using Rush as the pitch key instead. Not able to get much there. We'll see if the penalty can help them out as we get the call from our head official tonight.
It was 3rd and 7 to start.
Looking at Holden Fisher in the huddle, looks like it's probably on him. And it's going to be a holding call on the Eagles. Couldn't see what player they called, but based on the reaction in the huddle, it looks like it was called on Holden Fisher.
10-yard penalty, moving at 3rd and 17.
We saw a clean first quarter. We get into the second. 2 penalties instantly knock the Eagles out of red zone.
Football at the 22 now. Let's see if the Eagles try to open a passing attack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rush. Drops back, screen pass. It is caught. That's to
Cody
Day with a catch there along the right side, but not much. Still going to be 4th and miserable here for the Eagles.
Yeah, we saw Rush looking down the field, looking for a deep shot to Wright or Kimberlin. Nothing open. Takes his check down to Day to at least potentially get some yardage back. And we're going to see the offense stick on the field for the Eagles.
Miller lines up to go for the 4th down conversion.
4th and 17. I know there's a plan, a playbook somewhere for this. Right. There, I'm sorry, Rush. Going to take it himself. Can he do it? 20, 15. Hit around the 10-yard line. It's going to be down around the 9.
Rush looking for an open receiver.
Just short.
His way down to about the 9-yard line. Tackle made there by number 5, Downs.
That is not enough for a first down, so we're going to see a turnover on downs, and it will be Mapletown football here. Let's look at this one more time if we can.
10-yard line, 1st and 10 Mapletown.
You see a different formation look. We see the shotgun formation here on an obvious passing down. We see Rush checking the near side. Both his receivers covered up, able to have a little scramble drill, trying to make a couple defenders miss, ends up just short of the line to gain, and that's going to lead to the Maples getting the ball back deep within their own zone.
First down and 10 at the 10-yard line. The Maples are backed up, trailing by 8, 9 minutes, 31 seconds in quarter number 2 from Avella on a homecoming Friday night. Walker with a carry.
Number 3, Walker
up the middle, not much.
Right tackle makes his way out to the 16-yard line. Tackle made by
take that back, about 6 yards on a carry. So 2nd down and 4 coming up at, they mark it at the 16.
Sawyer Kramer once again getting to the rusher, that being Walker, calling Kramer's name over and over again on this homecoming night as he continues to lead this defense in the tackling department. It seems like he's everywhere, all over the field for the Eagles D.
Walker again in shotgun. He's going to take this himself and hit hard. Ball comes out, but was it caused by the ground? And they say it was. He was already down after pretty nice tackle by the Eagles. Let's see this tackle one more time. Spinning him around.
Rush able to get down from his safety position, get into a little bit of a run supporting position, able to trip the rusher up. Clegg there to finish the tackle after another minimal gain for the Maples offense. Moving into that 3rd down situation once again. Last time we saw the Eagles take a timeout here to kind of all get on the same page as a defense. Not going to use a timeout here. We'll see what each team decides to dial up here as Mapletown goes to the shotgun.
Walker again going to keep it and going to be swallowed by number 56 Holden Fisher.
And they're going to say first down for the Maples as their drive will continue after a moderate gain there by Walker.
So on 3rd and 3, he gets 3 yards and an inch right across the 20-yard line.
Just enough for Mapletown to continue driving here. Still a very close game, 14-6. Eagles out in front, and we've seen it. This drive, once again, going to that rushing attack. Ashton Walker being the leading player in that department.
Up the middle. That is Ashton Walker again on the keeper. Not much, 2nd down and 10. Maybe 2nd down and 9. They'll give him a yard here on the keeper.
Holden Fisher in there, clogging up the lane, able to make a stop after a yard for the Maples. Fisher, the 2nd leading tackle for the Eagles, 34 tackles coming into this game. Obviously, that total is higher now.
Second down and 9 at the 21-yard line. Pass. Incomplete.
McKnight's pass falls incomplete.
Mapletown goes back to the passing attack for the first time this drive. Nobody home for McKnight. Third down and 9 Maples. And the question is, do they go back to the pass, which has been a little suspect compared to the run, or on 3rd and 9, do you commit to what you've been committing to all day, that being the run?
And an important third down here. Play clock is stopped with 6 minutes and 7 seconds in the second. You don't get this, you're probably punting the football back to Avella, who, again, will get the football to start quarter number 3. Mapletown won the toss and elected to receive. McKnight. Correction, Walker sacked in the backfield.
A late flag comes in. Eddie Crago was there for the sack. We'll see what the call is. As it stands right now, it will be Mapletown in a unfortunate situation on 4th down. We'll check with the head official. Eddie Crago in with the sack.
Yeah, let's see if they're getting an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And we are going to get a personal foul face mask against Avella. So I am a tough penalty to get placed on you at 3rd and 9.
Yeah, if the sack would have stood, then it would have been 4th and a mile for the Maples. Instead, it's going to be 1st and 10. And the Mapletown drive will continue here, only being down 1 score, 6 minutes and counting left in the half. And they're going to have an opportunity to add to their total today.
Last thing you want is this team hanging around as it gets closer. Obviously still early in this one, second quarter, but 5 minutes, 36 seconds. Clock running here in the second. 1st down and 10 for the Maples. Pass is incomplete. They were looking to try to find Landon Johnson across the near side on the 30-yard line and not able to connect. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Mapletown.
Gage Samuel in coverage there for the Eagles. First time we're saying his name tonight. Some nice coverage there on Johnson, making sure there wasn't much separation. So Johnson was thinking about Samuel on his right behind him the whole time he's running that route. Can't focus on the ball, can't bring it in. 2nd down and 10, Maples.
Maybe hearing some footsteps in his head and drop the ball. 2nd down and 10. Here we go. Walker is going to take it himself up the middle. Trying to slice and dice. Doesn't get to the 35-yard line. Brought down right around the 34-yard line.
Sawyer Kramer back in the mix along with Chaz Rush. Kramer, a guy, his freshman, sophomore year, defensive lineman. As he got older, after Cole Jarosky graduated in the 2024 season, they needed a leader in the linebacking corps. Kramer stepped up into that role to become the leader of the defense, and you've seen how he's grown, able to dissect the running play, able to read the quarterback well with an interception today, many tackles, as we've said. Just a great asset for this Eagles defense.
3rd and 7. Gonna pitch back to throw. That is caught by number 13, Landon Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but after a 1st down on, again, a 3rd and 7. The Cardiac kids here are able to move the chains again on 3rd and long.
A nice connection there for Mapletown. The ball just made it over Kramer's hands. Johnson finds it, able to get just across the 1st down line. And the Maples will continue marching here late in the second quarter.
their own 44-yard line. Maybe some confusion or last-minute instructions from Walker to Johnson, and Mapletown is going to take a timeout. We will take a timeout too. 4:03 left. Quarter number 2. Eagles by 8.
The Avella Band Boosters are selling lucky lottery calendars for $25. Good from January 1st through December 31st of 2026. It gives you 365 chances to win. A $25 payout, daily payout, $25 payout on Wednesdays, 6 holidays paying out $100 each, and a $500 payout on Christmas. Make sure you track down your Avella Band Booster to get a lucky lottery calendar. With 4 minutes left here in
4 minutes, 3 seconds left in quarter number 2. Happy homecoming, everybody. Got the beautiful field set up. The A painted blue and gold, all gold unis for the Eagles entering tonight's contest. A 5-1 record. It's been a remarkable season. We hope that you have the opportunity to come out and catch a game here. I think there's one more home game, I believe.
Carmichael's next week. Yep.
Senior night. So hopefully we'll see you here. All right, first down and 10 for Mapletown, 44-yard line. Shotgun. It's Walker. He's going to go left side, pushed out of bounds by Rush.
3 on the carry. McKnight makes his way off the left-hand side. Can't find any room.
Mapletown right back to using Walker to run the football. Just a very short gain there for the Maples. But I don't know if it matters at this point with how they've been able to move the ball on third down especially.
I think that's probably a conversation that they're going to have at halftime, which is to how do we get off the field on third down? Second down and 8. Huddling up is Mapletown.
Second down, 8 to go. Ball rested at the 46-yard line.
3 minutes, 58 seconds in quarter number 2. Pass play, Mapletown going to throw. Wide receiver falls down. McKnight wanted to try to link him up on the near side.
Samuel, once again, the one in coverage there for the Eagles. Couldn't quite tell what happened. McKnight up 1 second. Next second, I don't think Samuel had a hand on him. Looks like he just slipped.
Slipped and fell.
And what could have been another first down connection for the Maples. Instead, it's going to be third down and 8.
Let's see what kind of third and 8 magic Mapletown has up its sleeve here. Let's see if the Avella defense can stiffen. It's Walker. Going to go downfield. Almost intercepted. Again, trying to find McKnight.
Chaz Rush just inches away from high pointing that football. Almost brought the Eagles their second interception of the game.
I'd say maybe a fingertip. That one looked pretty strong. He was oh so close. Fourth down and 8. And Mapletown going to give this one seemingly back to the Eagles, but they're going to take a timeout and talk about it first. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left in the opening half. It's 14-6 Avella.
The Alex E. Paris Contracting Company, Incorporated, has had a wealth of success that began in 1928 in areas ranging from road construction to coal mining to underground utilities, industrial services, and heavy construction. And in today's ever-expanding energy services industry, the company provides site development, foundations, buildings, undergrounds, process piping, installation, and construction management. The future is bright for the company under the guidance of Alex E. Paris, CEO, and Timothy A. Paris, Vice President of Operations. One constant during the operation of the Alex E. Paris Contracting Corporation has been the company's commitment to hiring a professional, dedicated workforce. With today's continually evolving construction and energy climate, the company is dedicated to providing competitive wages and benefits and on enhancing employee skills through continual training and professional development. And whether working locally, regionally, or nationally, skilled workers are needed in a variety of areas. Join us and help to continue the rich tradition associated with Alex E. Paris Contracting Incorporated.
Back to live action here. 4th down and long for Mapletown. And they were going to fake the punt. It's a pass, and it's caught to number 3, Ashton Walker. And let's see where they spot that football. That's going to be very close to a first down for Mapletown, but it's going to be a spot of the football here, folks. And I don't think you got it.
Yeah, the officials congregating looks like it's about to be about a yard short for the Maples.
Do we have a replay of that one? We can just see that catch. Let's see.
The initial look as though it didn't make enough yardage for the Mapletown.
Did not. So the officials have spotted the football. They did not make enough yards for the first down. Let's see this replay one more time. There's the pass. And where they spot the football is right around the 47-yard line, which is about a yard shy of the first down. So the Eagles get to take over 3 minutes, 36 seconds after the fake. And now we've got perhaps a coach's challenge-ish. You've got a coach in the middle of the field for Mapletown.
Yeah, we see Mapletown once again. They bring the punting unit on. Looks like it's going to be a punt here late in the second quarter.
Do we have that replay one more time? Can we see that one more time if we've got it? And they're going to still call Avella-Football.
It's hard to tell with where the camera's positioned.
Yes. It's a very close call.
Walker made a diving effort. They call him short. I could have seen it going either way.
Yes. And Mapletown is going to take a timeout here, so have, again, some conversations with the coach. But here is we can kind of see this maybe frame by frame for you as we're looking at it. Because remember, folks, it's where the knee is down, and this one was really, really close. And it's over on the far side of the field. We're just queuing it up here for you, so we can kind of get a little bit of a slow-mo replay. He's certainly across the 50-yard line and hit by Rush. And then where does he come down? It comes down pretty close to the 46-yard line, and he's across the 45-yard line. Looks to me like that's a first down for Mapletown.
That's what I saw as well, but that's, I guess, why we're up here. Officials down there calling the game. It will be first down, Eagles.
We've got the benefit of freeze frame here. Eagles with the football. It's Kimberlin. And he is spun down and twisted down right around midfield, but there is penalty flags down in the backfield, or in the kind of the secondary area. Tackle was made right around the 49-yard line of Avella. Officials having a conversation, looks like, with the Avella coach, so it's going to be probably a penalty on Mapletown. No. Stand corrected. Holding on the Eagles.
Holding on the Eagles, and just an unfortunate way to start off your drive. You get the big turnover on downs. You're trying to add some points going into half, but you can't quite get the offense going because of a holding penalty, pushing them back 10 yards and just making the situation a lot harder for yourself.
Ball now racing at the 39-yard line, sets up first.
First and 19 at the 39. Here's Rush to pitch to right, the end around then to Kimberlin. 45, cross midfield, 45, down to the 40-yard line, inside the 40-yard line. It's Kimberlin, and the Eagles are moving here in the second quarter.
Coach Cicchini adding a little bit of trickery to the playbook. Wing T already quite a tricky offense to follow. It's even more tricky when you add a second pitch there. Beautiful play call by the Eagles to get a 1st and 20 first down pickup, and they'll continue marching down the field.
Here's Rush. They'll put right in motion, and he's got it along the right side. And he is hit inside the 39-yard line.
The pitch tries to make his way off the right-hand side. Tackle made by number 62.
Second down and 10.
Ivasovic credited for the tackle there. Short gain on the play, moves the ball just to the left side.
Inside the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Eagles once again going to the run first offense. Here, 2 minutes left. We'll see if they stick with that or if they go back to the pass.
They do have 2 timeouts. Here's a pitch.
That
is to Kimberlin.
Tackle made by number 34.
And that should be enough for a first down. They're moving the chains.
Makes his way down to the
inside the market at the 30-yard line, so pickup of 9 on the carry. Well, I guess it's 3rd and 1. They need to get to the 29-yard line. Carries up the middle. It's Rush from right. There he goes. All the way to the end zone for a touchdown. 30-yard run for Chaz Rush.
Eagles continue to add on via the run game as we get ready to get another look for you. Taking a look at it, we see they switch the quarterback and the running back. Right hands off to Rush. Rush takes the contact, breaks a tackle, finds the open field, cruises in for a beautiful rushing touchdown. Chaz Rush continues his day.
Rush barreling into Fisher there, but kind of redirects himself and is able to get it in there. But Wright's extra point finds its way through the uprights. So, minute 10 left in quarter number 2. It's Avella 21, Mapletown 6. Timeout from Avella on a homecoming Friday night.
For 125 years, we've been covering this region's financial needs, sharing your rebellious spirit, standing right here with you, supporting your dreams, helping businesses grow and thrive, investing in what matters, and always putting people first. Thank you for letting us get to know you over our first 125 years. We're Washington Financial Bank, and we're proud to be the bank that gets you.
Friday Night Lights brought to you by Hickory Telephone Company. Thank you very much for all of the support and sponsors for our advertisers this year. Alex C. Paris Contracting, Rail Yard Venues, Robert V. Vetterall Wealth Management, Washington Financial, Welding and Equipment Repair Incorporated, Steve Taxack Law, and Dance Locker. Without your support, this telecast would not be possible. Eagles march right down the field, 30-yard run from Chaz Rush to move this football game 21-6. And now the last 70 seconds here belong to Mapletown in terms of offense. This kick, though, is out of bounds, and some extracurriculars between Mapletown and Avella. No flags on this other than the out-of-bounds kick.
Second kick out of bounds we've seen out of right today. We saw in the 4 kicks, the first one being the onside, the second one a normal kick, the last 2 the kicks out of bounds, setting up Mapletown with some great field position, especially with just 70 seconds on the clock.
And it looks like they're going to elect for the Eagles to re-kick. They'll move them back to the 35-yard line. Maybe there's something the Maples see in the Eagles' defense here. Makes them want to re-kick this. And a penalty flag down. Offsides on Mapletown. Interesting call.
And it'll push the kickoff right back up.
They'll move it from the 35 back to the 40. I'm not sure I understand that, but clearly maybe there was somebody offsides.
Still back deep is number 5. Downs, number 1, McKnight.
They moved the football up and needed to be 10 yards off the ball, and he wasn't, so. Here comes Mapletown on a return. Across the 40, 45, now pushed out of bounds near midfield. That's Wyatt Downs on the return for Mapletown.
Ball should be marked somewhere near the 46-yard line. It's going to be at the 48-yard line.
Well, they'll put the football down here at the 48-yard line of Avella. 61 ticks remaining in this opening half. A half where we've seen some really good plays out of the Eagles.
Yeah, we've seen 60-yard rushing touchdown out of Noah Kimberlin, a 31-yarder out of Rush.
Carry is Colton McKnight, again with the football up inside the 45-yard line. They'll spot it right around the 42. Pickup of, call it 6.
And we've seen Mapletown continue to run the football here. Their lone score came on the Ashton Walker 34-yard touchdown run. And they haven't moved away from the rushing attack this whole half.
Walker again fumbling the football in the backfield, and finally McKnight diving on it. It's going to be a loss of quite a few. Spot the football around the 46-yard line.
No timeouts for the Maples, 15 seconds and counting. We'll see if they elect to run another play here. They're going to scramble to the line. Looks like they're trying to get one more play off.
Got 32 right next to Walker. Walker is going to throw it downfield, and this is tipped and incomplete. It was tipped by the right hand of Kimberlin, and it was incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see what this penalty is. You've got your referee that's speaking to the Mapletown head coach right now. But time has expired here in quarter number 2.
Mapletown lining up in the huddle. Looks like they're going to get a one-play extension here. No time left on the clock, but they'll get one more play. We'll see what the call is. Still no call made by the head official. He's going to head over, talk to head coach Ryan Cicchini, tell him the situation.
And let's see what we learned from him. It was a personal foul, roughing the passer call against Avella. One play at the 32 for all the marbles here in quarter number 1. Or I'm sorry, half number 1 rather. Quarter number 2 is where we are. dancing around the pocket. Going to try to put it up in the end zone. And it is caught. What a catch by number 20. That's Dakota Wilson. What a catch. And so some late heroics. A penalty allows it to happen as there's 0 ticks on the clock. 32-yard.
You see Ashton Walker dancing around the pocket, able to roll out to his right, chuck it downfield. Dakota Wilson right there to get the touchdown after the Eagles let the drive extend one more play, even though time had expired after the roughing the passer penalty.
Timeout, Eagles.
Just an unfortunate sequence for the Eagles. They'll take a timeout here before the 2-point conversion attempt.
Maples trying to cut this to a 7-point game here at halftime. Again, after the break, Eagles will have the opportunity to start with a football. They are due to receive to start here in quarter number 3. Now Dakota Wilson catching a 32-yard touchdown pass as time expires here in quarter number 2 to bring this to a 21-12 game.
And once again, we talk about how much the Maples have ran the football. When they've thrown the football, they've been able to connect for the big plays, whether it's Walker at quarterback or McKnight at quarterback. They've been able to consistently sustain drives even after falling behind on 1st and 2nd down. 3rd and 4th down, they're playing better than they are on 1st and 2nd.
After the Avella Eagles timeout.
It's a 2-point conversion here for Mapletown to get this game into a 7-point game. Quarterback keeper McKnight is trying to go right side, and he is pushed out. They're going to say no good. He's over there on the right-hand side with 3 Eagles. And they're going to call no good as time expires. So, halftime from Avella. 21-12, Avella at the half. Please stick around for the crowning of the King and Queen. And the performance from the Mapletown band, the Avella band, will play their performance after the game this evening. Again, timeout, halftime, 21-12. Enjoy the halftime festivities here from Avella.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to turn up the heat. Please welcome to the field the pride of Mapletown, the Mapletown Extracurricular Middle and High School Band. Under the blazing direction of Gianna Barrera and Diane Tenser-Lavery, with the driving rhythms led by percussion instructor Tim Dusenberry. The band is proud to present their sizzling halftime production, Fueled by Fire. Please welcome to the field our field captain, Mia Branian, head majorette Gianna Barrera, color guard captains Juliana Schreckenboss and Lillian Landers, color guard co-captains Heather Kixer and Kaylee Welda, and drum captain Taylor Moore. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're kicking things off with the country classic So Hot It's Been Burning Up the Charts for decades. Made famous by the legendary Johnny Cash, here's the one and only Ring of Fire. keeps rising. It's time for the king of rock and roll to bring his signature energy to the field. Here's Elvis Presley's rockin' favorite, Burning Love. Now we're bringing this fiery show to a white-hot rock and roll explosion. Get ready for the unstoppable beat of Jerry Lee Lewis's unforgettable classic, Great Balls of Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Mapletown extracurricular middle and high school band, bringing the heat all night long with Fueled by Fire. And once again, a heartfelt thank you to our school board, administration, coaches, parents, boosters, and the Mapletown community for their continued support.
please welcome back the members of Avella's 2025 Homecoming Court. Miss Justice Barfield, escorted by Mr. Sawyer Kramer. Miss Caitlin Bruce, escorted by Mr. Nate Celia. Miss Katie Cass, escorted by Mr. Braden Fuller. Miss Melissa Combs, escorted by Mr. Jeremiah McLean. Miss Amy Rush, escorted by Mr. Bryce Wright. At this time, please welcome back our returning homecoming queen and king from last year, Miss Taylor Shirley and Mr. Triton Shirley. Taylor is the daughter of Lori and Ernie Shirley. She is currently a student at Bethany College. Triton Shirley is the son of Lori and Ernie Shirley. Triton currently attends Washington and Jefferson College, majoring in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taylor Shirley and Mr. Triton Shirley. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the crowning of the 2025 Homecoming King and Queen. Drum roll, please. This year's Homecoming King is Mr. Jeremiah McLean. And finally, your 2025 Homecoming Queen is Miss Caitlin Bruce. Congratulations to this year's sport and the new King and Queen. We ask that you please stay after the game for this year's Avella Marching Band halftime performance. Good luck to our Avella Eagles football team in the second half, and happy homecoming and 100th anniversary, everyone.
Congratulations to the Mapletown and Avella marching bands for a great halftime show this evening. Thank you for your commitment and dedication to your bands. Make sure you stick around for the end of the game and watch the Avella marching band show Jump in the Line. We also want to recognize the Mapletown and Avella cheerleaders with us this evening. The Avella cheerleaders include Skylar Kearns as the captain, Sarah Decker and Aubrey Dednar are co-captains. Brianna Newman, Haley Rush, Abby Bailey, Paisley Downey, Maggie Rush, Abigail Golinch, Jane Smith, Sophie Kozak, and Gabrielle Goledge are on the squad. The Avella Varsity Cheer Squad would also like to thank our 2025 sponsors: Alex E. Paris Contracting Company, Avella Motor and Body, Dance Locker LLC, and Heaven St. Farms. If we could have Kaylin Smitsky please report to the booth for your duty. Kaylin Smitsky, please report to the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one more home game left this season. Your last chance to get a chance at $35,000 cash. See your Avella-Football boosters to buy a raffle ticket today. One more time, let's give our homecoming court a great big round of applause, including our new king and queen, Caitlin and Jeremiah. Congratulations. As we start that 3-minute clock to get the game started once again, let's talk about scoring for the first half.
Welcome back into beautiful Avella, Pennsylvania here for a Tri-County South matchup of the 5-1 Avella Eagles versus the 1-5 Mapletown Maples. Happy homecoming to all. Congratulations to the 2025 homecoming king, Jeremiah McLean. Also a happy birthday to Jeremiah McLean. And congratulations to your 2025 queen, Katie Bruce. Congratulations to all of the individuals on homecoming court this year. And congrats to Avella as a whole for 100 years as a high school.
What a pomp and circumstance here, right, for this this homecoming, a century mark, and glad to see everyone out here. Obviously, the Eagles in the gold unis, and again, congratulations to Jeremiah and Katie for being named homecoming king and queen. That has to be cool. I was never on the homecoming court. I don't know. Were you on a homecoming court?
Yeah, so I was on the homecoming court my senior year.
Okay, well, that's a lot of fun.
It was very fun. It was me and 4 of my best friends for all the guys. So we definitely had it was a cool experience being able to hang out, play the different games at the pep rallies. It was just such a cool experience. Super happy for all of the homecoming court in the past and the future. Congratulations to all here.
A lot of pride tonight, and thanks everyone for everybody who's gotten involved from a parade that happened on Thursday night. As you said, there was some pomp and circumstance here at the school earlier today from the pep rallies. So, but we got a football game here and a heck of a second half that's coming up. Mapletown answered the call on I believe it was a 30-yard touchdown, 32-yard pass from Walker to Wilson as time expired. And all of a sudden, Chase, we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, it looked early on that the Eagles' offense was back to how they were when they won 41-6 in Week 1. Mapletown able to pick up, answer the call, have a strong offensive performance, especially on 3rd and 4th down. And now we're going to get into the second half. Both teams taking the field. Eagles up 21-12. They will receive with a chance to add on to their totals. We saw a host of Eagles taking care of the ball on offense. Rush, Wright, Kimberlin, Muzzy. Expect to see the same here as we go into the second half.
So third quarter, I think really what you want to see Avella do, protect the football. Try to kind of continue to have that established running game to be able to control that clock. They obviously start with the football here, and we'll see hopefully some fireworks as we come out to quarter number 3.
As back to return for Avella, it's going to be Wright, it's going to be Kimberlin, and the kickoff's going to go in the direction of Kimberlin. He grabs it at the 30, taking it to the near sideline. Brings it all the way up to the 45, flips over the Mapletown defender, and some nice starting field position for the Avella Eagles.
Good blocking, too, from the Eagles, especially a nice block by Rush. Get Kimberlin a few extra yards, crossing the 45.
And Rush leads the Eagles offense back onto the field as the officials place the ball on the Avella 46. And they're going to come back out in that wing T offense. 2 wings on the field for the Eagles. It's going to be Kimberlin on 1 wing. And the handoff goes from Wright to Rush. Rush taking it across the far sideline, past the 50, down to the 40, all the way down to the 30. He's going to be tripped up at the 10 by Mapletown. A huge rush by Rush. And Avella's in business here early in the 3rd.
Ashton Walker, shoe tops, and able to stop him. Here's a replay, and you'll see Rush, as you said, rushing right up the middle. And the only one that was going to catch him was Walker. And he got him right around the 15-yard line. And he stumbled again across the 15 and down around the 10, spotted around the 9.
Rush going to go back under center this time, Wright and Kimberlin, the wings here on the 10-yard line. It's going to be a pitch to Kimberlin. Kimberlin takes it up the middle. He's going to get in for the score. Noah Kimberlin picks up his 2nd touchdown of the game, a 9-yard touchdown rush for the Eagles. It's going to be 27-28 pending the extra point to 12. The Eagles march down the field in just 24 seconds to kick off the second half.
An awesome start. I don't know what was in the oranges at halftime here, but a heck of a start here for the Eagles as we see it one more time. Kimberlin just pushing the line up and in there for a score from 8 yards out.
Right on to kick the extra point once again. 3 for 3 so far today. That's going to be good. 4 for 4 for Wright. 28-12 Eagles lead. 11:36 left in the quarter. We're going to take a break here in beautiful Avella, Pennsylvania. And welcome back into Avella, Pennsylvania. We just saw the Eagles strike 24 seconds, going 54 yards to extend their lead to 28-12. Scott, what a day for the Eagles offense.
A day indeed, and that's a will buster, right? When you come out from halftime, everyone's been prepped. Everyone's got final remarks that have been given to them at halftime, and then using 24 seconds and getting the ball jammed right down your throat. That is what Avella is looking to do here, is to kind of break the will of Mapletown in this game.
Right back to kickoff once again for the Eagles. Last time they kicked off, the Maples had some great action. It's going to be an onside kick, corralled by Bernard Danko. And the Maples are going to have some nice starting field position at their own 45.
The Eagles have tried this onside kick before, and it's worked a couple of times trying to keep that football, but they will turn it back over to Mapletown. If you're Mapletown right now, here's what you need to do. Settle down, run your offense. You've had some success against this Avella Eagles defense. You saw it right before quarter number 2 ended. You had a plan in place coming out of halftime. You have to forget about the last 24 seconds, take the football down, and run your offense.
And for the Maples, it's been basically a one-man show, that being Ashton Walker. He's lined up at quarterback, running back. He has a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown as well. He's going to be back in the shotgun formation here at their own 45 to kick things off. He's going to have a little option. He's going to get stopped in the backfield by the Eagles. And it's going to be a loss of about 3. Actually, a loss of about 5 yards.
And that's Cody Clegg on that tackle in the backfield. And there's a penalty flag down around the 49-yard line.
Officials discussing, our head official making the call. It's against Mapletown. Oh, personal foul on the Eagles, personal foul on Mapletown, offsetting penalties as it will remain 1st and 10.
So nullifies that sack from Klieg in the sense of it's going to be 2nd down here.
2nd down. So it'll be 2nd down and 15.
I guess this was after the play, so the sack really will stand, pardon me.
And it's a shotgun snap to McKnight. He'll take it himself up the right side, corralled by a host of Eagles. He's only going to get about 3 on the play.
It's like Kramer, Klieg, and Day over there to make a tackle for the Eagles. Again, not much, maybe a pickup of 2. That's that nasty defensive line for the Eagles.
3rd and 12 here for the Maples. 10:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 28-12, the Eagles lead. So far, the Maples have been relatively successful on 3rd down. It's going to be Ashton Walker lined up at quarterback in the shotgun. Two receivers to his right, one to his left. Shotgun snap to Walker. Walker taking a look. He's going to step up in the pocket, fire. And it's going to be incomplete to Dakota Wilson. And that's going to bring it to 4th down for the Maples.
Some pressure from Holden Fisher, some pressure from Caden Arquini there to flush Walker out of the pocket and try to speed up this play. And 4th down and long. Pressure from those guys is one of the reasons why Mapletown is looking at 4th and long here.
Last time we saw a fake punt out of the Maples. We'll see what they dial up here. A little bit of confusion out of the offensive side of the football. It's going to be a timeout for the Mapletown Maples here at 10-11. 28-12, the Eagles lead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back into Friday Night Lights presented by Hickory Telephone Company. Chase Maseko here alongside Scott Willier as Mapletown faces a big 4th and 12 here, down 28-12 with 10-11 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Punt is a good call here, but we got to watch the fake. We've seen it already.
And it will be the punt. And the Eagles will let it roll. And it's going to be down by McKnight at about the Eagles 38, or the 32 rather, as the Eagles offense will come back onto the field.
And again, you're looking to impose your will. The Eagles offense has had the ball for 24 seconds, scored a touchdown. 28-12 game. They held Mapletown to punt the football. Let's see if we can try to start to put this one away.
Yeah, it's been 4 rushing touchdowns so far for the Eagles. 3 different players. Rush is going to go back under center in this classic wing T position. Kimberlin goes in motion, fakes the pitch, handoff to right. Right cuts inside. He's going to gain a couple yards before being taken down by multiple Mapletown defenders.
Downs making the majority of that tackle there, was able to drag him down. If Downs doesn't make that tackle, he's probably still running.
Yeah, Bryce Wright, just an absolutely electric player for the Eagles. Last week it was 125 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, along with a 47-yard receiving touchdown. One of the most electric players on the field tonight. And he's going to line up under center at the quarterback position now. From the 35, Wright is going to hand it off to Rush. Rush takes it around the right side, but nothing going for the Eagles offense there.
Caden Lotsbeach was there to meet Rush in the backfield. Not able to make the tackle, but slowed him down enough that only gain a couple of yards here on that carry.
As it's going to be 3rd and 5, Eagles here, 9:14 left on the clock, 28-12, Eagles in front. 3rd down and 5. Let's see what head coach Ryan Cicchini dials up here for his offense. They've ran the ball heavily tonight. It's going to go right back to that wing T formation, same wings that we've seen, that being Kimberlin and Wright, Rush under center, Davis the single back. It's going to be a pitch to Kimberlin. Kimberlin's going to get the 1st down and more. Up past the 50, taking it down the near sideline, past the 40, the 30, all the way down. He's going to score the touchdown. Noah Kimberlin with a massive 62-yard rush. It's his 3rd touchdown of the game, Scott.
It's been the Kimberlin show tonight, and here it is again. The pitch to Kimberlin, right up the middle, finds the near sideline, and it's a foot race after that.
Once again, one defender with a chance to bring him down at the end. He misses the ankle tackle. Kimberlin takes it in for the score. 34-12, Eagles in the driver's seat with just over 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. In the third quarter, rather. And it's going to be flags on this PAT attempt. And it's going to be offside on the Maples. See if that affects the decision for the Eagles. Right, 4 out of 4 on the PA attempts today.
You're 1.5 yards closer now, or 1 yard closer. And so does this bring up a question where you would go for 2? Probably not in this situation. But, you know, it is interesting if they're giving you a yard here.
Right saying that they should kick it. Looking for the call out of his coach, and they're going to kick the ball.
Places the ball to 1.5 yard line. Right sets up kick again.
Kimberlin, who scored the touchdown, will hold it.
And Wright drains it once again. 5 for 5 on the PAT attempts, but Noah Kimberlin with a 62-yard touchdown. It's longer than his 60-yard touchdown. We're going to take a break. 35-12 Eagles, 9:01 remaining in the third.
35, Mapletown, 12.
Welcome back into Avella, Pennsylvania for this Tri-County South matchup. Eagles 35, Maples 12. It's going to be an onside kick attempt for Wright, and it's not going to go far enough as the Maples going to have some great field position once again, Scott.
And I think if you're the Maples right now, the thing that you're going to want to make sure that you do is, again, run the offense, and it's play by play. Let's not think about the scoreboard. Let's not think about anything right now. It's let's get a first down. Let's then convert a drive, get some points on the board, and again, play by play as for this team to kind of claw this thing back in here.
I'm sorry, that's Avella Eagles.
As Colton McKnight will lead this Mapletown offense back onto the field. And it's going to be the single back formation, little I formation for the Maples. Handoff's going to go straight to Ashton Walker, but it's no gain for the Maples.
And again, that's that, again, stiff defensive line for the Eagles, kind of swallowing up that play, not letting Mapletown get anything up the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening. I have in my hand the winning.
And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Maples. 8:30 and counting in the ball game, in the third quarter rather, as the ball is placed just across, just on the 45 for the Maples. They're going to go back to the I formation look with McKnight under center. Motion man's going to be Johnson across the field. He's going to throw it to him.
Wide open.
It's a wide open catch for Johnson. He gets about 6 yards before being taken down by Cody Day, Sawyer Kramer.
That was some blown coverage there for the Eagles. There was nobody lined up on him.
Yeah, Mapletown using some movement in the formation, able to kind of scheme Johnson wide open in the flat, get some yardage up. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here, 7:45 and counting in the third quarter.
671-9902. 671.
This time they're going to move McKnight out wide with Walker going to be the shotgun quarterback. Walker's going to take the snap, keep it himself. He's going to get brought down in the backfield. It's
Stuffed.
Cody Clegg.
Day up there.
Number 3, Walker calls his own number. Tackle made by Prego. That's a sack on that play.
Prego, Day, lots of them.
And it's going to be 4th down and 9, 7 minutes and counting, 35-12. Eagles in the driver's seat today. And you got to think they're going for this, Scott.
I think you have to, right? You're at the point in the ball game where Avella scored twice, even though we're still early in the third quarter. And if you're going to get back in this one, you're going to need all 4 downs here.
Ball on the Eagle 44, shotgun snap. Walker looking. Walker's going to go down.
Buried.
The Eagles get there once again.
Walker sacked once again.
It's Cody Clegg.
Number 55 responsible for this sack, Cody Clegg.
And that's going to turn the football over to the Eagles in Mapletown territory. Heck of a play by Clegg.
The ball will be resting directly at the 50-yard.
Eagles defense very strong on that drive. Turnover on downs. The Eagles offense right back onto the field after the 62-yard touchdown by Kimberlin. Eagles looking to add on here with 6:30 and counting in the third.
Clegg has been such a monster on that line tonight.
$540.
A lot of tackles for loss. And a sack there, bringing the football back to Avella.
Rush under center. He'll take the snap. It's going to be an inside handoff to Luca Davis. Davis invites the contact, falls forward for about 7.
Nice run for Davis, who is just a freshman.
They're going to call it a gain of 8. It's going to move to 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. First time we called Davis's name today, and it's a beautiful 8-yard rush for him. Rush back under center with the 2 wings and the 1 running back behind him. Surveys the defense, takes the snap after moving right into motion. Wright is going to take it across the right side, past the 30, up to the 20. He's going to fall down at the 18, brought down by the Maples. A beautiful rush for Bryce Wright.
Just over the right side, and he has had some success with that pitch.
A gain of 21 for Wright. Eagles threatening once again inside the Mapletown 20. 5:43 and counting. 1st and 10 Eagles. They're up 35-12.
If you're Avella, keep running this football, keep that clock running, get this ball into the end zone.
Kimberlin in the motion this time. And it's going to be an inside handoff to Luca Davis once again. He's going to take it from the 18, gain about 5 for the Eagles. It's going to move to 2nd down and about 5 yards.
Just diving up the middle is Davis.
We do have a winner. Tom Cherniski from Reardon ends up taking the $540 home.
As the Eagles continue to march here, strong offensive performance, specifically the running game for the Eagles. As they go back to the same formation with Davis, Kimberlin, Wright, and Rush under center. Wright goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to him to the right side. Wright gets a stiff arm, but he's going to be brought down by the Mapletown Maples.
Caleb Ivosevic in the backfield was able to bring him down. And now some late flags and fireworks and maybe some jawing here.
Flag on the play.
What you don't need if you're Avella is yellow laundry as you're marching down this field here.
officials discussing a strong drive so far for the Eagles, marching down the field via the run. Mainly Bryce Wright on those pitch plays. Also, we've seen Luka Davis this drive with that strong 8-yard rush followed up by the 5-yard rush. First time we've been calling his name tonight, and it comes here in the third quarter.
This third quarter, I think, has really been chase of a flex for the Eagles. This is Avella imposing its will on this Mapletown team and maybe starting to wear it down inside. They're tired, holes being open, and it looks like we've got some calls here on offsetting personal foul penalties.
Offsetting penalties, that'll bring it to, I believe, third down. Mapletown head coach having a conversation with the head official. Mapletown head coach George Messich. We've seen him on the field quite a bit today, Scott.
There's been a few calls here. I think he's had some questions and wanted to have some conversations about. George has, I believe, been at Mapletown for quite a number of years, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, Ryan Cicchini also head coach for Avella. Heck of a season this year for Ryan.
Yeah, a great season. You have to be proud of your guys. This is a small roster consistently year after year for the Eagles. We've seen them have strong offensive outputs consistently throughout this year. That's one of the big takeaways for me for this season is the consistency on offense.
This has been a team that has regularly put the points on the board, and it's been that way for both. We've seen games where it's been the run game has been tremendous. We've seen games where the passing game has carried them a bit more. Tonight, you've seen it from both ends. It's the run and the air attack that Eagles have scored.
After that, it's going to push the Eagles back to their 27-yard line, rush in the shotgun, and he'll take the shotgun snap, surveys the field, scrambles to his left. He's going to chuck it up in the air. Bryce Wright falls right out of his hands.
And there is a flag in the backfield. Wright was being chased by 62, Ivosevic. And I'm wondering if that was a roughing the passer after Rush had thrown the football. Ivosevic was chasing the quarterback, and let's get the call here. But this was a third down and long that was set up. There was offsetting personal foul penalties, and then there was an extra personal foul penalty against the Eagles.
Looks like Mapletown's moving back, potentially. Ryan Cicchini having conversation once again with the head official, and here's the call. Oh, still no call from the official.
Ball resting now at the 14-yard line. Third down, 6 to go.
Well, the coaches at least know. Let's see if we get a call. We don't, so we get to make it up.
So it's going to be third down and 6 for the Eagles, a little more manageable. 4 minutes, 1 second on the clock here in the third quarter. Third down and 6, rush under center, and back to the wing tee. Kimberlin in motion, right. Rush keeps it himself around the left side. A bunch of blockers in front, makes a couple people miss. Rush still fighting down inside the 5.
Rush calls his own number, makes his way around the left-hand side, following a couple blockers.
This is a first down because of his blocking. You saw some. This will be one of the plays. I have a feeling that Ryan Cicchini wants to see again. Let's see this replay one more time. But Rush was stuck, and then you saw some blockers really help to move the pile here.
Ball resting at the 2-yard
So
line.
Rush
First and
slicing
goal,
and
Eagles.
dicing over there to try to get a few extra yards. It looks like the football Chase spotted at the 2.
Yeah, it'll be first down and goal for the Eagles at the 2-yard line, looking to increase their total today. Already 35 points on the board, and they're going to be back to that wing tee look, as we've said a million times tonight, Scott. Rush surveys the field. It's going to be an inside handoff. Luka Davis, touchdown, Eagles.
Handoff to Luka Davis. Seems to be by the Eagles.
Luka Davis takes it in from 2.
Here it is again. Again, Eagles flexing. Give it right up the middle. Line moves it. And the Eagles are on the board yet again in quarter number 3.
And that's going to be Luka Davis's first touchdown of the year.
And of his career.
Congratulations to Luka. Right back on for the extra point. It's going to be tipped. It's going to be no good. So now just 5 of 6 for Wright tonight. 41-12 Eagles lead. 3:17 left in the third quarter. While they take a break, we're going to take a break here in Avella, Pennsylvania.
Maples 12. As Wright sets the kick off, we're going to have Walker and McKnight deep to receive for the Mapletown Maples.
Welcome back into Avella, Pennsylvania. Eagles 41, Maples 12 here in this Tri-County South matchup.
20 unanswered points since that end of the half score for Mapletown. It's the Eagles who's really shown up here in this second half.
As the kickoff will go out of bounds once again from Bryce Wright. So Maple's going to get some strong field position once again, leading them out. Ashton Walker, Colton McKnight, the two best players so far today for the Maples.
Just got to try to get something started here if you're Mapletown. Win the series, move the chains, get a new fresh set of downs. Whether you're throwing the football, you're running the ball. Let's see what Mapletown's got here in the third.
And looks like they're actually setting up for. They were setting up for a re-kick. Now Mapletown going to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the ball is going to be spotted at the Mapletown 35. 3:17 left in the third. Avella leads 41-12. Mapletown offense back on the field.
Mapletown has had zero success really up the middle today. And so maybe trying to get some of these runners out along the sides.
It's going to be a handoff in the backfield to Pauly. It's going to be a gain of nothing as the whole Eagles defense was there.
Not much success there. Cody Day there. Holden Fisher there.
No gain on the play. Tackle made by Corrego.
A few others. Corrego there as well. Just not fast enough to get outside, again, of that nasty defensive line for the Eagles.
A strong defensive performance, a strong offensive performance out of the Eagles tonight as Mapletown searching for the answers to get some more points on the board. Just 2 touchdowns for the Maples here as we're in the third. It's going to be a shotgun look for the Maples. 2 runners in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Shotgun snap to McKnight. McKnight races to the left. He's going to throw the ball down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Downs. Multiple Eagles defenders in the area. It was just over his head. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Maples.
I don't know why McKnight didn't just take off with that football. He rolled out. There was nobody on him. He had plenty of daylight. Lived to play another down, but threw the football instead. I think if he would have put the head down, took it, carried it off, you would have been looking at least at a 10-yard gain for McKnight.
Yeah, you saw multiple players of the Eagles secondary running, following their receivers. Looked like man coverage, no eyes on the quarterback. McKnight decides to throw it down the field. 3rd down and 10 for the Maples, as Ashton Walker will be the quarterback. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side, 1 running back in the formation. Walker surveys the field, chucks it down the field for Downs. It's over Downs' head, knocked down by Bryce Wright. It's going to be 4th down and 10 for the Maples.
Wright almost had that interception in the bag here. Just an errant throw from the Maples.
And it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Maples. 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter. 41-12, Eagles in the driver's seat this whole second half and for a majority of the game. And Maples in punt formation.
And he actually downed the kick. If we can get that replay up here, but you'll see the knee of the punter go down. And here it is one more time. This is just a kind of probably a low snap here. And then his knee goes down, and just such an unfortunate error for Mapletown, because that is going to give the Eagles a 1st and 10 well within the Maples territory.
The 28-yard line is where the Eagles will begin this drive. Back in the same look they've been running all day. Wright goes in motion. It's going to be an inside handoff to Davis. Davis rumbles for a 1st down.
Great run. Great one from Luka Davis. Just takes the ball right up the middle. And again, great blocking from that offensive line. That's enough for a 1st down.
Luka Davis, impressive here in the 3rd quarter. We didn't call his name until this 3rd quarter. We saw his first varsity touchdown today. Just a strong quarter for Luka Davis, and the Eagles continue marching down the field.
Maybe number 2 here.
It's going to be a pitch for the Eagles. Broken tackle. It's going to be number 21, Gage Samuel, his first touch of the game. It's going to be a gain about 8 or 9. Setting up 2nd and short for the Eagles. The young guys getting in for the Eagles and having some success here in the 3rd.
Another freshman and a great run from Samuel as he goes off the left side, and it's 2nd down and short.
Correction on number 18, Aiden Scott on the tackle. Samuel picks up 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1 to go.
2nd down and 1 here. 55 seconds and counting in the 3rd. Rush under center. And it's going to be the inside handoff to Davis. Davis breaks a tackle. He walks into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Luka Davis. A 6-yard touchdown for Luka Davis. The Eagles go up 47-12.
And here it is, real simple. It's just right up the middle. It's great blocking. It's imposing your will. And Luka Davis has got himself a 6-yard touchdown and a pair of touchdowns on a homecoming.
The Eagles march down the field once again. Wright's extra point is good. 48-12. Eagles in front. 45.8 seconds left in the quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here. Eagles 48, Maples 12.
Welcome back into Avella, Pennsylvania. Happy homecoming. Congratulations once again to Jeremiah McLean, your homecoming king. Katie Bruce, your homecoming queen. He has right tees off. McKnight will field at about the 25. He's going to take it to the right side of the field, all the way up past the 40 and up to the 46. Can we do a replay of that return real quick for it? If we can do this, I want to see a Holden Fisher just had the block of all blocks here, and he just steamrolled somebody. Watch 56, center of your screen. Hello. Steamrolling.
Fisher, even with the broken hand, not scared to take the contact. He's going to fight for his team, fight for his guys. Clock's still running. Looks like the third quarter is going to end here as we have the running clock now because they're up 36. End of the fourth, Eagles 48, Maples 12. What a game, Scott, for the Avella Eagles team.
27 unanswered points, and that's the way you try to finish off a football game. Timeout.
Josh Kale, he's one of us, delivering for our district and standing for Western Pennsylvania values. Josh Kale, fighting for jobs and growth without tax hikes, while holding the line on spending. Josh Kale, getting the job done.
For 125 years, we've been covering this region's financial needs, sharing your rebellious spirit, standing right here with you, supporting your dreams, helping businesses grow and thrive, investing in what matters, and always putting people first. Thank you for letting us get to know you over our first 125 years. We're Washington Financial Bank, and we're proud to be the bank that gets you.
Welcome back into Avella, Pennsylvania for the start of the fourth quarter. Chase Maseko here along with Scott Willier. 48 Eagles, Maples 12. And because the Eagles are up 36, we're going to see the running clock for the fourth quarter.
Well, what happened after halftime is the Eagles went back and prepared, the Maples went back and prepared, and the Maples got hit with an uppercut, a jab, a right hook, and are on the verge of being KO'd here.
It's going to be a handoff to Walker, a modest gain of 2 as Mapletown starts off this drive how they've started off most, that being with the run.
Like you said, if you're Mapletown right now, you're looking for small victories that you can go back and talk with your club in film sessions to say, we did this right, this is something to prepare for the future. So it's not going to be a game that they're going to win tonight, but it's certainly something where their club can kind of look at some small victories here and prepare themselves for their next game next week. And if you're the Eagles, it's closing this one out effectively, keeping everything in front of you.
Clock running here, 11 minutes and counting. Ball is placed on the 46-yard line in Maples territory. 48-12, Eagles in the driver's seat. McKnight's going to be under center in the I formation for the Maples. He's going to roll to his right, fire to Johnson on his right, but it's going to be a loss of yardage as Johnson's knee was down when he caught the pass.
McKnight's pass completes number 13.
Again, something, even though we're losing yardage, you're putting the play together, making a catch. If his knee isn't down, he's got some room to run. So putting some things together for Mapletown here as we kind of wind this one down. Schedule here for the Eagles. Next week, I think you talked about it earlier, they've got Carmichael's back here for senior night, and then they're going to go on the road for a couple of matchups to Jefferson Morgan and Bentworth. It should be two difficult games here coming up for the Eagles.
Walker is going to get the shotgun snap. He's surveying the field. He finds a receiver Wilson open, but it bounces off of Wilson's hands. And it's going to be 4th down and 11 for the Maples.
And with a running clock, I'm guessing you're going to see a punt here from Carmichael's. Or I'm sorry, from the Maples.
For the Maples, looking at their future schedule, next week they're going to be at Best Center, who the Eagles played last week. Following that, they'll be at home versus Bentworth, and they'll conclude their season traveling to Carmichael's. So a little bit of the weaker schedule coming forward for the Maples. 3 of those teams sitting in the bottom half of the Tri-County South.
They have some winnable opponents ahead, and if you're the coach of Mapletown, it's just keep the guys into it and keep the team together here as you move forward for the rest of the season.
It's going to be the punt formation for the Maples. 8:35 and counting. The running clock quickly dwindling this game. The punt is up.
Great punt.
It's a fair catch called for by Wright. He's going to fair catch it about the 25 for the Avella Eagles.
Really good punt. And that is number 32. I don't have listed on my roster, but a nice kick from number 32.
And once again, the Eagles offense will come out. 8:08 on the clock. Mapletown has not been able to stop this offense all day. And we'll see what the Eagles decide to do. We've seen the freshmen, the young guys start to come in for the Eagles. It's been Luca Davis, Gage Samuel getting some action.
Yeah, let's see if we get the young guys in there. And by the way, a big happy birthday. We know that the homecoming king is his birthday today. Noah Kilgis, who was also directing the band, it's his birthday also today. So happy birthday, Mr. Kilgis. We've seen a couple of shots. We have a couple of cameras set up here tonight at Avella.
Just such a perfect homecoming night, celebrating not just the homecoming court, but also 100 years of the Avella High School being around. A beautiful show of the alumni in between the first and second quarter. And this Eagles team comes out and puts on a show for all the alumni in attendance. 48-12 Eagles in the charge.
And, you know, there's so many people, I think, to thank, and I know I'm going to miss a few of these folks, and please forgive me, but I know Dana Gatewood was associated with this. I know Missy Dreyer was associated with putting a lot of this stuff together. A lot of the folks from the parent groups at Avella. And again, I know I'm missing lots of folks in here, but thanks so much for y'all's support.
Urbania under center. He's going to hand it off to Davis. Davis takes it up the middle for another nice gain of about 8 yards. Luca Davis once again.
And good to see that you got some of the young guys in there getting some time. This is the future of Avella football right here. You're seeing it before your eyes in 2025. A lot of these kids are freshmen, and for some number of years, this will be a strong lineup here at Avella.
Seems like Rush's day is done. He's not on the field for the Eagles. Urbania still on the field, still in that wing tee. He's going to pitch the ball over to Samuel. Samuel pull forward. It's going to be a gain of just a couple feet.
Bryson Schaefer got in the backfield for Mapletown and made the tackle. It was a pretty nice tackle.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 3, 7:05 and counting on the clock, 48-12, Eagles winning. As Johnny Urbania now leading the Eagles offense on the field.
Second time we've seen him in a game before. It might have been the Mapletown game earlier this year. We also saw Urbania under center.
It's going to be the inside handoff. Luca Davis breaks free down the middle of the field, past the 50, down to the 40. He's going to be taken down at the 36. Ball is out, and it's going to be Mapletown football. And we'll see if we can get a replay of that. But Luca Davis rushes down the field, going for an extra effort. The ball comes out as we take a look at the replay.
He gets the ball right at the line, turns on the Jets. And as he's going down, maybe just stripped of the ball. Looks like number 13 is Landon Johnson with a recovery from Mapletown.
You bring the youngsters in. We see some nice plays out of them. Just an unfortunate circumstance there. Luca Davis loses the football.
Well, he's had a heck of a night so far. 2 touchdowns, some pretty good runs, and now it's Mapletown's opportunity with the football here in the 4th. So again, Eagles here at home next week against Carmichael's, and then at Jefferson Morgan. And while we have a break, let's also offer up our advertisers to you, because these are the folks that make this broadcast possible.
Alex E. Paris Contracting, Rail Yard Venues, Robert V. Federal Wealth Management, Washington Financial Bank, Welding and Equipment Repair, Steve Taxac Law, Dance Locker. Thank you to all of our 2025 Avella Eagles football sponsors. It wouldn't be possible without you.
So 6:10 here. Mapletown will have the football, and I do wonder if we'll see some other guys from Mapletown in here, maybe some of their backups having some opportunities here against the Eagles.
I don't see Hall or McKnight on the field. Looks like we'll be looking at a different quarterback for the Maples, as they'll have their ball at their own 33-yard line here. 6:10 on the clock, like you said, Scott. And it's going to be Landon Johnson, the quarterback. Oh, sorry, not Landon Johnson. It's going to be number 18, not on our roster.
Albert on the carry, tackle made by Samuel.
Albert brought down.
Sets up 2nd and 7. 36-yard line.
Aiden Scott, I believe, is number 18. We had him as 12 on our roster, but he is wearing 18 tonight.
So it was a 3-yard gain there for the Maples. Clock winds down to 5:30 and counting. Scott will remain the quarterback. Johnson in the backfield. Under center is Scott, as he's going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson spins away from a tackle. He'll gain a couple of yards. Some scuffling going on right behind him.
And he got hit hard by number 58 for as Ethan Woodburn.
So it's going to be 3rd down, 5 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter. Eagles 48, Maples 12. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Maples looking to mount one more offensive possession, get some more points on the board. Handoff goes to number 30. That's going to be not on our roster again.
Yes, looks like 30 is Matthew Delaney Halbert.
Matthew Delaney Halbert with the carry. It is a 1st down for the Maples on to the 41, or up to the 44-yard line rather, as Mapletown continues to march here. 4:10 and counting here left in the ballgame.
Delaney Halbert, a freshman, looks like 5'9", 180. You're seeing the future of Mapletown here in front of you as well.
Scott is going to hand off to Johnson, stopped in the backfield. That's going to be Gage Samuel with a tackle for loss.
Heck of a game for these Avella freshmen. They have just really contributed to this game.
And it's going to be 2nd down and about 10 once again. as the clock continues to roll, 3:30 and counting.
A nice tackle there for a loss by Gage Samuel. We called his name carrying the football earlier as well. Call Ethan Woodburn's name earlier. So these Luca Davis, the carry, the freshman have been getting in the game. Urbania has quarterbacked the series.
Scott drops back to pass. Pass is incomplete. Ball was intended for Wilson.
Yeah, number 20.
Dakota Wilson, who had that touchdown reception to end the first half. Couldn't haul that one in.
I like that they're trying to throw the ball and are looking to kind of run through their offense here, see what works, take some things with you into next week.
And they're sticking in this I formation. Scott stays under center. It's going to be a fake handoff and a sack for the Eagles. The whole Eagles defensive line there, and Scott will go down.
Braxton Hammett in there.
Number 55 leading a
Cody Clegg in there. Lots of those.
So it's 4th down and 12, 150 and counting here. 48-12 Eagles cruising to a victory tonight on a beautiful homecoming evening. The punting unit, we'd assume, comes out for the Maples. And they're actually going to keep the offense on the field here, trying to dial up one more offensive play. Scott informs Johnson of the play, goes under center. It's going to be a pitch to Johnson, takes it to the left side. He's going to pick up some yardage, and he's going to get brought down by Bryce Wright. After a gain of about 5, it's going to be a turnover on downs. With about 1 minute remaining, the Avella Eagles take over on downs, and they're cruising to a 48-12 victory over the Mapletown Maples.
So if you're the Eagles right now, it's take this one, celebrate it. You're going to have a great homecoming night tomorrow and a dance here locally. Folks will have a great time there. But then it's back to work. Carmichael's at home, a couple of road games at Jefferson, Morgan, and Bentworth. The more difficult part of the schedule is coming up here for Avella.
Victory formation, Johnny Urbania downs it, and the Avella Eagles defeat the Mapletown Maples. It's 48-12. Eagles move up to 3-1 in the conference, 6-1 overall. Mapletown moves down to 0-4 in the conference, 1-6 overall. Scott,
a great win for the Eagles, and now onward, right? Take the weekend, celebrate, and then back to work Monday because there's work to be done against Carmichael's, Jeff Morgan, and Bentworth. But this team is knocking on the door here of playoffs here, and that will be something fun to perhaps host one of these playoff games.
An offensive onslaught by the Eagles. Noah Kimberlin, 3 touchdowns in the game. Bryce Wright with 1. Luca Davis with 2, the freshman. Chaz Rush also picking up a score for Mapletown. It was Walker with a rushing, Walker with a passing to Dakota Wilson. What a beautiful night to be in Avella, Pennsylvania.
Indeed, and it was the third quarter really that signified this. Avella left at halftime, and they came out ready to play. 27 unanswered points after that halftime touchdown, and so that's what did it.
One final congratulations to your 2025 homecoming king, Jeremiah McLean. And a final congratulations to your 2025 homecoming queen, Caitlin Bruce. 48-12 is your final. Thank you, Avella. Have a great night.
Introducing the 2025-2026 Avella Area Junior Senior High School Eagle Marching Band. The band is under the field command of drum major Katie Bruce. Our 2025 show is entitled Jump in the Line, featuring songs that will make you get up and dance. We open tonight's show with Chris Tanner's timeless classic, Land of a Thousand Dances. Katie Bruce, is your band ready? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2025-2026 Avella Area Junior Senior High School Eagle Marching Band! Cupid's 2007 hit, Cupid Shuffle. dance with somebody.